Okay, when comparing decimals, okay, we're going to be comparing decimals. One of the things that I usually try to tell students is that it helps to think of decimals like money. For some reason, our brain just understands the way money looks a whole lot more easier than when we look at all these numbers the way that you see them on the paper right now. So let me tell you what I mean. If we have, let's say, $74.28, and this is money, we know that we would write it like this. Okay, that's $74.28. What if we had $5.05? So we would say we have $5.05. Okay. Now, it does make a difference that we put this zero here because remember, if we just wrote $5 and then we wrote a 5 there, then really that means we have $5.50, right? So we added that zero there when we write money to take the place of the tenths place, and then we move on to the hundredths place whenever we write that 5. And so now this makes it $5.05. Okay, so when we're comparing decimals, we first want to think of it like money, okay? And so if we see a number that goes into the thousandths place, then we only look at that number if we absolutely have to. And what I mean by that is, for instance, if you have $1.28 on one side and then $1.28 on the other side, then okay, yeah, let's check to see if it has something in the thousands place. Let's say this one has a 1 in the thousands place and this one has no number in the thousands place. All right, now we can say, yeah, this one now is bigger than this imaginary zero that exists there. So then we would know this one is bigger. But we only look at the thousands place is if we absolutely have to. First, we just want to look at it like money. So let me just kind of get right into it, and I think once I do, it's going to make more sense to you. All right, so for your strategy, what you want to do is write it like money. So let me tell you what I mean. Okay, let's look at this one right here. Okay, if this was money, I have $0, but I do have 40 cents. So far, I know that I have $0.40. That's what I have. And on my other side, I have $0. And, well, I cannot just write a 5 there because if we're thinking about money, I need 2 digits there, right? So then this one is technically 50 cents. So then now what I see is that on one side, on this side, I have 40 cents, and on this side, I have 50 cents. Well, now I know that my 50 cents is bigger than my 40 cents. So that's how we would write it. Let's do it again. Okay, let's think of it like money. So here it says I have $3. So let me write my $3. And then I have 30 cents. On this side, I have $3. Okay, right there. And 29 cents. Okay. Now, even though both sides have a number in the thousandths place, I'm not even going to look at it because first I want to look at it just like if it was money. And if this was money, I know that $3.30 is more than $3.29. So I already found my answer. I don't even have to go into the thousandth place. I already found my answer just by thinking of it like money. So let's go to the other side and keep doing some more. Okay. Now here I have $5.40. And on the other side, I also have $5. Okay. And now look at the way it has that 4 there. Remember, if this was money, we do not just write it like that. We have to add this 0 here. And so that is $5.40. Well, so far what I see is that both sides have $5.40. Okay, so this is when you will look at your thousandths place just to see if the thousandth place does make a difference, okay? However, in this particular case, what I notice is that in my thousandth place on this side, I have a 0. And in my thousandth place on this side, and I'll write it over here because I think it's easier to see, I technically don't have nothing. But really, that means I have 0, just like I have 0 here. So then on both sides, I have a 0. So then I don't even need my thousandths place. I already found my answer. $5.40, $5.40. That means these two are equal. All right, let's go to the next one. Okay. Now, if this was money, I do not see any cents here. That means that I just have $1 and that's it. But I'm going to write it like $1. Okay, that's $1. That's how much I have. On the other side, I do not have any dollars. So no dollars. But I do have 68 cents. All right. So just by looking at it like money for right now, I know that $1 is bigger than 68 cents. So then my $1 is bigger. Okay, let's keep going, do a few more examples. Okay, let's go right here. So on this side, I have $0 and 45 cents. On the other side, I have $0 and 46 cents. Okay, so I'm looking at my two monies that I have there. Well, 46 cents is more than 45 cents, so here's the one. All right, let's go to the next one. I have $5, and that's it for right now, just $5. And on this side, I have also $5. Oops, sorry, let me write over here. And 1 cent. Okay. Well, I do not even have to go into my thousands place. I don't even have to look at my thousands place right now, because just by looking at it like money, I know that $5.01 is more than just $5. Okay, let's keep going. Okay, on this side, I have $1 and 99 cents. On the other side, I just have 2, which means I just have $2 and that's it. So if this was money, I would write it like this, right? That's $2. So then now I can see that $2 is more than $1.99. So I already found my answer. Now let's do the last one. Okay, this is just 1. That means I just have $1. And here I have $0. It says I have no dollars. But I do have 75 cents. Okay. Now that I can see it like money, it's easier for me to recognize that $1 is more than 75 cents. So then I already found my answer. And that's how you compare decimals. Again, the strategy basically is to first write it like and think of it like if it was money. And only look at your thousandth place if you have to, because, for instance, like in this situation, they're both equal on both sides.